Hello everyone, I'm Andy, and today I'm going to talk to you about the weekend with the 21st and 22nd of January 2023. In this weekend, we can finally say that the new year is starting. And that is mainly because we have the new Chinese lunar year, which we will be celebrating in 2023 in the rabbit. But if we make a slide into the astrology, the 22nd of January of 2023 is also marking the first day when all the planets are moving direct. Therefore, all our energies, all our manifestations, all our intentions, and all our objectives we set for the new year are finally going to move forward for us. The beginning of 2023 has been a little bit challenging for a lot of people, and that is because some planets in astrology were giving the impression of moving backwards. Therefore, the retrograde concept we're talking about, and those planets are Mercury, Mars, Uranus. However, on the 12th or 13th of January, Mars went direct. Mercury on the 19th of January is going direct, and on the 22nd of January, Uranus is going direct. All these planets are moving direct as per the day when we are celebrating the Chinese new lunar year, which falls on the new moon in Aquarius. Now that we get the sort of understanding, every year the Chinese lunar year begins with the new moon in Aquarius. That's why we always celebrate it in end of January or beginning of February. This year, especially, what fascinates me the most in astrology is when one single date can have so much energies coming together and creating a sort of new pathway for everyone. And up until the 22nd, so the first 3 weeks of January, a lot of us felt that we could not take ownership on our objectives. We could not manifest or take action in what we wanted to build for our individual lives in 2023. And this might have brought a little bit of frustration for some of us. But, as I'm repeating, I'm talking about the fucking weekend of 21st and 22nd of January, which will be the beginning of 2023. Okay, so we got that out of the way. We understand that on the 21st, 22nd is going to be the new moon in Aquarius, this depending on where you're living. On the 22nd of January, officially, we're going to begin the rabbit year in the Chinese new lunar year. Uranus goes direct on the same date, 22nd of January. As of that moment, all the planets are direct, so therefore all the energies of all the planets are available for you to utilize in order to build the life you want to build for this new cycle. So, moon. That was the first thing I wanted to cover. The new moon in Aquarius. The new moon in Aquarius usually is about not as much as your ego or emotional needs, but it is more on how to authentically express the feelings that you have. And usually it is how do you express them for your own benefits, not for the benefit of the environment in order to understand your true feelings. It is more for you to understand which are your authentic feelings and how you want to express them to the people around you. Being a new moon, it means that it is on a similar or very close in terms of astrological degrees to the sun. So you have the sun and the moon working together for the individuality and for the authenticity that you want to express as wants and needs, so that you can unblock certain hindrances and be ready and renewed for the next cycle. A beautiful thing for this new moon in Aquarius is that it's opposing Lilith in Leo. This is giving me already goosebumps. Lilith, for the ones that don't know, it is physically is like an asteroid after the asteroid belt, but in mythology it represents the divine feminine, but the repressed one. So the feminine, the full potential of the femininity, but the societies, because are mainly patriarchal, cannot accept it. And this aspect is very interesting because it can shift roles that we give to the people in our environment based on gender, but it can also empower the ones that have been repressing their feminine characteristics. And now I'm not talking about women and men. Now I'm talking with the idea that everybody has both yin and yang, both feminine and masculine energy, has both light and dark. Are you ready to allow the feminine part of you to take a much more prominent role in your individual expression? That is a challenge that the new moon in Aquarius with Lilith in opposition is going to make you think about and make you force you to take a choice on where you're standing and how much of your authentic self are you willing to uncover to the world around you. This happens on the second degree Leo and second degree Aquarius. That is a degree of Taurus. So it will be a slow transformation. So it will be just a moment of acknowledgement and then further reflection. And the actual manifestation of this could be around the summer period when we are going to have the new moon in Leo. Something else fascinating about this transit on the 22nd of January is the conjunction between Venus and Saturn, also in Aquarius. They are going to happen on the degree 25. Now, Saturn and Venus have a relationship in astrology. So for the more advanced ones, we talk about day charts and night charts. The day charts means that in your personal astrogram, you have the sun situated above, in the northern part of your chart. While the night chart, you have the sun situated in the lower part, in the southern part of your chart. The ones that are having a day chart have a benefic and malefic planet. The benefic is Jupiter and the malefic is Mars. But the ones with a night chart, they have Venus as a benefic planet and Saturn as a malefic planet. And the conjunction between Saturn and Venus is going to bring exactly this polarity of benefic and malefic. And if you take into account that also Lilith has a malefic energy to it, while the moon opposing it on the same date has the benefic part of it together with the sun. You see, again, now we are having a conjunction between a malefic and a benefic, and earlier we had an opposition between a benefic and malefic. So we have a sort of bipolar energy that we can work with. But these all can work in terms of how you're perceiving benefic and malefic and how you choose to use all these energies. Clear is that the individuality, your individuality, is going to play a very important role. And based on how you're going to manifest or how you choose to manifest from this moment onwards is up to you. What you perceive about yourself as being malefic, maybe it's not as malefic for what you are, how you're assuming it based on the feedback around you. And maybe you're repressing a very powerful side of you because you're afraid of how other people might perceive you. This is a great moment of redefining your boundaries, redefining your expectations from yourself and the expectations of the environment. Usually it's better not to have any expectations from the environment though. And start anew. Embrace your full potential. Don't restrict certain parts of your individuality that could bring you success and abundance. Saturn is about restrictions, it's about boundaries, while Venus, it's about abundance, opening, going and owning the values and whatever you want to achieve for your pleasures. Therefore, the weekend with 21st and 22nd of January is going to be a very chaotic, energetic wise, but you are the master on how you're going to order the chaos that it's brought to you. I find it very exciting times. I find it a great opportunity for growth, self-learn, and evolution in order to attract more abundance in your life instead of restricting yourself and closing doors that could bring you to beautiful opportunities. Happy 2023.